know the most powerful communication method for enabling organizational change, and most leaders aren't using? Stay tuned. I'm going to share with you what is the most powerful communication method to enable change in your organization and how you can use it to build readiness and prevent resistance to change. If you are new here, I'm Dr. Dawn Marie Turner. I'm a change leadership coach, trainer, and president of Turner Change Management. I work with CEOs and executives to help them use science-based strategies to enable multiple simultaneous changes without burning out their employees and to create healthier and stronger organizations. What is the most powerful communication method in your leadership and organizational change toolkit? It's conversation. Conversation typically gets a bad rap in business and in organizations. Sometimes I'll hear a leader say, "We don't have time for all of that talking." But that's because they think that conversation is that passive talking about information. It's one of the reasons I developed the guided conversation, because I wanted to share with leaders and show them how they can use conversation to shape and enable change in their organization. Because conversation, real conversation, isn't just passively talking to people. It's an active process. It's a process that you and the group or the people you're having the conversation with are all actively involved. And it's absolutely necessary for us to move through and enable change, whether it's our own personal change, your organizational change, or other professional changes. One of the reasons that conversation is so powerful is because it is our natural way of communicating. We are hardwired to retain any information that is important, that we think is really relevant and that we care about, as stories. That's the way our brain stores that kind of information. And then we use conversation, our language, our vocabulary, our interactions with the world around us to reframe, recreate, and engage with those stories. It's what we naturally will do. Think about something that happens, or when you launch an event or encounter something new and different. One of the first things you will do is start to engage in a conversation. It may be even that internal dialogue that you have with yourself. And then you may share it with colleagues, with your supervisor, with friends, or other associates, but you begin to talk about it and engage in those conversations. In my work, I have shown that there are kind of a series of conversations, of different types of conversations with different interactions and groups of people, and how that conversation evolves as we move through the change process. That's what makes conversation so powerful. It is that active process of engaging with our world and the change event that has been announced or introduced into your organization. It's also the communication method most widely used by your employees to either maintain the current state or move a change forward. Think about all of those water cooler conversations. Now, some of you may be working virtually, but those conversations, those background conversations, water cooler conversations, are still occurring in some manner. And in the absence of formal, planned conversations, they are what is defining and influencing influencing what's happening in your organization. So when you begin to have planned and purposeful conversations, when you use conversation as a communication method throughout the change process, you have a distinct advantage over leaders that don't, and you're able to guide and influence and create and recreate and shape the stories that are moving your organization in the direction that you need or want it to go. Reaping the benefits of conversation, using conversation as part of your change management strategy and your communication strategy will take some effort, and it will take a shift in thinking. But here are 3 things that will help you get started. The first is acknowledge and recognize the value of conversation as an active process, that it is necessary and the natural way that people engage with their world and their environment. The second thing is to set the intention to have real conversations. A real conversation is active, it's interactive. Everyone involved in that conversation is not just waiting for their chance to speak, to formulate a response, or to ask a question. They are actively engaged, interacting with the information in that present moment. They are listening, and they believe they and others in that conversation have something to learn. They're genuinely interested in what the other person or people in the group have to say. Sometimes we think we're having a conversation when we just, give a bunch of information and at the end ask, are there any questions? And then we answer those questions. That is not a real conversation. So when you're setting out to have a real conversation, this is something we teach in the guided conversation, we ask leaders to think about conversation starters and where they need to check in with their biases and their responses before responding, so that they are constantly engaged and actively moving forward in that conversation and staying in the conversation. The third thing that you need to do to reap the benefits and use conversation to enable change in your organization is you need to make the time and space throughout the change process for those conversations to occur. It's not just talking. It's an active strategy of engaging people with the change process. It will take time, and you will need the space for doing that. And that means you need to ensure the people throughout the organization have the kind of information and knowledge and skills to engage in the conversations throughout all levels of the organization where your change is going to touch or impact different people. When you engaged in planned formal conversation, when you build that into your communication and change management strategy, you are able to leverage a natural, powerful tool that will help your employees connect, recreate, and move forward with less discomfort around change. Conversation is one of the most powerful tools. And if you're able to use it and build it into your change management and communication strategies, you will reap the benefits. If you found this video helpful, click the like button. If you'd like to discover more about how you can use the readiness mindset to enable change in your organization and prevent resistance, check out my video, The 5 Benefits of the Readiness Mindset. And if you'd like to work with me privately, check out the link below and let's connect. That's it for now. I'll talk to you soon.